Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Ears. Today, we're talking about job interviews. And real talk, those chats can feel big, even when you feel ready. But we can make them feel more human and calm.
Hi, friends. I like this topic because it's very real life. An interview is not only questions and answers, it's also two people trying to connect.
Yes, exactly. It's like meeting someone for the first time. You want to be clear, polite, and yourself. And you also want to sound confident, even if you're nervous.
I'm always a little nervous, not gonna lie. Even after many interviews, my hands feel cold. Then I remember to breathe, and I feel better.
Do you remember your first English interview, Jack? Like the very first one where you thought, oh, wow.
Oh, yes. I remember sitting in the lobby with a tiny bottle of water. I kept checking my notes again and again. Then my mind went blank when they said hello.
That mind goes blank moment is so common. You walk in, you smile, and your brain goes on vacation.
Exactly. And then you start talking too fast to fill the silence. I did that. I sounded like a train.
Okay, so first thing, you're not alone. Second thing, interviews are full of the same questions, so you can feel more ready before you even walk in.
Let's start with that. What are the questions people hear all the time?
The classic one is, tell me about yourself. It sounds easy, but it's a trap for long stories. If you talk for 3 minutes, it gets messy.
I used to start with my childhood, like I was born in a small town. Nobody asked that, Jack.
No one needs baby Jack details. A simple shape is better. Present, past, future. Like now, before, and what you want next.
That feels clean. Like I work in customer support now. Before that, I studied business. And now I'm looking for a new challenge.
Yes, short, clear, friendly. And you can add one detail that feels you. Maybe you enjoy solving problems or helping people.
Can you give an example answer for why do you want this job? That one always makes people freeze too.
It's true, because people think they need a perfect answer. But a simple, honest answer can sound strong, like you like the work, the team, the product, the growth.
So not only I need money, even if that is true for all of us.
We all need money, yes, but in an interview, you pick the best true reasons, like I like working with people, or I want to build skills in this area.
Another one is strengths and weaknesses. People hate that question.
They really do. For strengths, it's easier. Pick one or two and attach a story. For weaknesses, keep it real but safe.
Safe weakness, like what?
Like, I used to take on too much work, or I can be shy at first. Then you add what you do about it. That last part matters a lot.
So it's not just I'm bad at everything, and also not my weakness is being too perfect.
Yes, please, no too perfect. People hear it and they roll their eyes inside. A real small weakness sounds more human.
Can we give a couple example answers, like one that feels solid and one that feels shaky?
Sure. For tell me about yourself, a solid answer could be I work as a sales assistant now and I enjoy it. I like helping customers find what they need. Before that, I studied marketing and did a short internship. Now, I want a role with more responsibility and teamwork.
That sounds calm and focused. Now the shaky version.
Okay, shaky version. Hi, so I am Monica and I do many things. I like many jobs and I can do anything. Last year I did a job, but it was not good. Anyway, I just need a new job soon.
It sounds stressed and also unclear, like smoke, no shape.
Exactly. You don't need big words. You need a simple path people can follow.
Can you give an example answer for strengths? Give me a solid one.
Okay, one of my strengths is staying calm under pressure. In my last job, we had many busy days. I stayed organized and helped my team keep moving. I also like clear communication so everyone knows the plan.
That sounds like a real person at work. Now the shaky one.
Shaky, my strength is everything. I am very good and very fast. I don't make mistakes and I don't need help from anyone.
That one is wild. Also, it sounds a bit scary.
Yeah, teamwork people will not love that. Okay, weaknesses now. A solid one could be I can be quiet in new groups at first, but I prepare and ask questions and then I open up. I've learned to speak up sooner when I have an idea.
That feels honest and it shows growth. Now a shaky one.
Shaky. My weakness is I don't like feedback, and I get angry when people correct me. Also, I'm late sometimes, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's not the vibe. You can say honest things, but not red flags.
Exactly. You can be human, but you still want trust.
Okay, another common question. Tell me about a challenge. People often tell a long story and get lost.
I like the simple story shape. What happened, what you did, and what changed. Keep it short, like 3 steps.
Like, we had a problem with late deliveries. I called customers and gave clear updates. And we reduced complaints after 2 weeks.
Yes, and you can add one feeling word sometimes, like it was stressful or it was a busy time. That makes it sound real and human.
Now, can we do a role play? Like a mini interview, cozy style?
Yes, let's do it. I'll be the interviewer first and you're the candidate.
Oh no. Okay, I'm ready. Please be gentle.
I'm always gentle. All right. Hi, Jack. Thanks for coming in today. How are you doing?
Hi, Monica. Thanks for having me. I'm doing well, thank you. A little excited, but in a good way.
Nice. So tell me about yourself.
Sure. Right now, I work as a front desk assistant at a hotel. I help guests check in and I answer questions. Before that, I studied tourism and worked part-time in a cafe. Now I'm looking for a role with more customer contact.
Great. What made you apply for this position?
I like the way your company treats customers. I also like the team style from what I've seen. And I want to grow in a place with clear training.
Okay. What would you say is one of your strengths?
I'm good at staying calm when things get busy. At the hotel, we can have long lines at check-in. I keep a friendly tone and move step by step. I also try to help my team when they need it.
Nice. And what is one weakness you are working on?
I can be too careful with small details. Sometimes I double-check things too much. I'm working on trusting my process more. Now I check once and then I move forward.
Good answer. Can you tell me about a time you solved a problem?
Sure. A guest once arrived and their room was not ready. They were tired and not happy. I listened, apologized, and offered a drink in the lobby. Then I found another room and upgraded them. They thanked me later and left a good review.
That's a lovely story. Okay, last question for now. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, thank you. How does the team share tasks during busy times? And what does a good first month look like here?
Perfect questions. Okay, role play done. Now let me be the candidate and you be the interviewer.
Oh yes, now I have the power. Hi, Monica. Thanks for coming today. How are you?
Hi, Jack. Thanks for inviting me. I'm good and happy to be here.
Nice. Tell me about yourself.
Sure. Right now, I work as a junior graphic designer. I make simple social media posts and small ads. Before that, I studied design and did freelance work online. Now I want a role with bigger projects and a creative team.
Why do you want this job?
I like the style of your brand. It feels clean, friendly, and modern. I also enjoy teamwork, and your team looks close. And I want to learn from experienced designers here.
What's one strength you bring?
I'm very organized with my files and deadlines. I use simple lists and I plan my week early. That helps me finish work on time. It also helps the team find things fast.
Nice. What's one weakness you are working on?
I used to be too nervous sharing early drafts. I wanted everything perfect before showing it. Now I share earlier and ask for feedback sooner. It saves time and makes the work better.
Nice. Tell me about a challenge you faced at work.
Sure, we had a tight deadline for a small campaign. The text changed many times and it was stressful. I stayed calm and made quick updates. I also asked one teammate to double-check the final version. We posted on time and the client was happy.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, thank you. How do you plan projects from start to finish, and how does the team share ideas and feedback?
Great. That role play felt very natural. Also, you sounded confident, Monica.
Thank you. I was acting, but also not acting. That's the goal, right? To sound like yourself, just a bit more ready.
I noticed something in both role plays. We kept answers short and clear. We also added small details that felt real.
Yes, and we used friendly phrases that sound normal, like, "Thanks for having me," and "I'm happy to be here." Those small lines set the tone.
Let's talk about helpful phrases people can use. Not fancy, just everyday and interview-friendly.
Okay, here are some that feel natural. "Thanks for taking the time to meet with me. I really appreciate the chance to talk today. I'm excited about this role. I'm interested in the team and the work."
I like "I'm interested." It sounds calm, not too strong.
Yes, and it feels honest. Another useful one is when you need a second. You can say, "That's a good question," or "Let me think for a moment."
I love that one. It gives you space to breathe. Silence feels scary, but a short pause is okay.
Totally. And if you don't understand something, you can say, "Sorry, could you say that again?" Or, "Could you explain that a little more?"
That's important. Some people smile and pretend they understand, then they answer the wrong question.
Yes, and it happens so easily. Asking again is better than guessing. It also shows you care about being accurate.
What about when you want to talk about experience, but it's small? Like maybe you're new or changing careers.
Then you can connect your past work to the new role. You can say, "In my last job, I often did," or "I worked on something similar when or "I'm new to this field, but I have experience with."
That feels realistic. It's not pretending you are an expert. It's showing you can learn and adapt.
Yes, and you can also say, "I'm a quick learner," but it sounds better with a small example, like, "I learned our booking system in 2 weeks."
I also hear people ask about teamwork a lot. Like, do you work well with others?
That question always makes me smile. Who will say, "No, I hate people"?
Right. So you need a real example again.
Exactly. You can say, "I like teamwork, especially on busy days," or "I communicate clearly and I ask questions early," or "I try to support my teammates when they need help."
And if you prefer working alone sometimes, some jobs need focus too.
Then you can keep it balanced. "I work well in a team, and I also stay focused alone. I enjoy collaboration, and I can manage tasks independently." That sounds professional and calm.
Now let's talk about the moment you walk in. The greeting, the handshake, the small talk.
Yes, the first minute matters a lot. Not because you need to be perfect, but because it sets the mood for the room.
I always worry my smile looks fake. Then I think about my dog and it becomes real.
That is such a good trick. Okay, for small talk, keep it light. You can say, "Thanks for having me today," or "It's nice to meet you in person."
And maybe I found the office easily, or the building is really nice. Simple and friendly.
Yes. Also, if they offer water, take it if you want. A small sip can help when your mouth gets dry.
The dry mouth is real. Sometimes my voice sounds strange because of it.
Same. Okay, another moment. When you make a mistake, Maybe you say the wrong word or forget something.
That happens, and people panic.
But you can recover with a simple line. Sorry, let me say that again. Or let me rephrase that. Then you continue.
That feels doable. It's like you give yourself a reset button.
Yes, exactly. And if you forget a detail, you can be honest. I don't remember the exact number, but it was around. That sounds normal and careful.
Now about questions at the end. Many people say, no, I have no questions.
Yeah, and it can feel flat. Even one question helps. It shows interest and it keeps the chat going.
What are some safe questions that work for most jobs?
Here are a few friendly ones. What does a normal day look like in this role? What do you enjoy most about working here? What are the next steps in the process? What would success look like after 3 months?
Those are strong and not too intense. Also, how does the team communicate day to day?
Yes, that's a great one. It fits many workplaces.
Okay, let's shift to confidence, because words are only part of it. Your body, your voice, your pace, it all matters.
Totally. Confidence can be quiet. It can be slow speech and steady eye contact. It can be a small smile and relaxed shoulders.
My shoulders always go up like this, like I'm a turtle.
A turtle in a blazer. Okay, a simple trick is to drop your shoulders once, then breathe out slowly. Your voice often sounds better after that.
I feel calmer just hearing that. Also, I like sitting with both feet on the floor. It helps me feel stable.
Yes, that's great. And for your voice, slower is usually better. Not super slow, just not rushed. A steady pace sounds confident.
And pauses can be your friend. A short pause makes you sound thoughtful. It also helps the listener follow you.
Exactly. And one more thing, be kind to yourself. If you feel nervous, it doesn't mean you will fail. It means you care.
I like that. Nerves can be energy. You can guide that energy instead of fighting it.
Do you have any pre-interview routines, Jack? Like small habits before you go in?
Yes. I prepare my clothes the night before. I check the address and the time twice. I also arrive early, but not too early. Then I walk outside for a few minutes.
That sounds smart. I like a short walk too. It helps your face relax, and it makes your breathing deeper.
What about video interviews? Those are super common now.
Yes, and they feel different. You need good light, a quiet space, and a simple background. And you should put your camera at eye level. It helps you look more natural.
Also, the classic moment, you forget to unmute, then you talk with passion to nobody.
We've all been there. A quick check at the start helps. Mic, camera, and your charger.
And maybe a sticky note near the screen, just a few key points. Not a whole script, but small reminders.
Yes, because reading a full script looks strange, but small notes are fine. They can keep you on track.
Now, what about the tricky question, salary? People get uncomfortable fast.
It can be uncomfortable, yes, but you can stay calm and polite. You can say, I'm open to discussing that, or I'd like to learn more about the role first.
That sounds gentle and professional. You don't need to say a number right away.
Exactly. And if you do give a range, keep it reasonable. Also, keep your tone calm, not apologetic.
Another tricky one. Why did you leave your last job?
Yes, that can be delicate. Try to keep it positive and simple, like I wanted new challenges, or I'm looking for growth, or I'm looking for a better fit.
And avoid long negative stories, even if the story is true.
Yes, you can be honest without being heavy. Short, respectful, and forward-looking is best.
Okay, I want to talk about endings. How do you close the interview in a good way?
Great point. At the end, you can thank them warmly. Thanks for your time today. I enjoyed our conversation. I'm excited about the possibility of working together.
And then, have a great day. Simple and friendly.
Yes,
Then after, if you can, send a short thank you message, just a few lines. It can make a good impression.
Okay, let's do one more tiny role play. This time, a short answer that stays calm. I'll ask a question that scares people.
Oh no. Okay, hit me.
Tell me about a time you made a mistake.
Okay. In my last job, I once sent a design with a small typo. It went online for a short time. I noticed quickly and told my manager right away. I fixed it fast and checked the process after. Now I use a checklist before sending final files.
That's good. It's honest and it shows responsibility. Also, it ends with a clear solution.
Yes, and mistakes happen. What matters is how you respond. Okay, my turn.
Oh dear.
Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
In 2 years, I want to be strong in this role. I want to know the work well and support the team. I also want to take on more responsibility. Maybe training new team members would be a nice step.
Perfect. It's simple, realistic, and it shows motivation.
Thank you. I did not panic this time.
You did great, Turtle in a Blazer.
I will remember that forever.
All right, friends, let's wrap up our cozy chat. Today, we talked about common interview moments. We did a couple role plays, and we shared helpful lines. And we also talked about calm confidence.
Yes, keep it simple, keep it clear, and keep it human. Short stories help, a calm pace helps, and one good question at the end helps too.
If you have a job interview story, we'd love to hear it. You can share a funny moment or a proud moment. And if you're preparing for an interview, good luck.
We're cheering for you. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. It helps the channel grow and reach more listeners. See you next time on Easy English Ears.
Bye for now.